A ball is dropped off from the floor. Sorry. So at the time just before bouncing, its velocity is 5 meters per second, and coefficient of restitution between the floor and the ball is E equals to 0.5. So its velocity is 5 meters per second. So just after the collision, we need to find the velocity. So velocity of separation by velocity of approach is equals to 1 by 2, implies velocity of separation is equals to 5 by 2 meter per second. So this will continue to happen each time. So we need to find the total time taken for the ball to come to rest. So now consider this case where velocity is 2.5 meter per second, 5 meter per second, and it will go up and it will come to momentary rest and it will come down. Then the velocity will also be equal to 2.5 meter per second. By conservation of energy, we can say this. So after this, this thing will go on. So next time it will go with velocity 2.5 by 2 meter per second and come back with velocity 2.5 meter per second, 2.5 by 2 meter per second. This thing will go on infinitely until velocity is equals to 0. So I need to find the total time. Let's consider the time taken for this part. Okay, let's call this as T1. Let's call this as T1, T2, and so on. So T equals to T1 plus T2 plus so on. So let's find out T1. Initial velocity is 2.5 meter per second. Let's say this is plus and minus into 10 into t. This equation is u plus 80 is equals to final velocity is minus 2.5 meter per second. This is u. So from this we will get, here it is T1. T1 is equals to 5 by 10 is equals to 0.5. So each time we can see that V is equals to u plus 80 and V will be equals to minus of u, as we have seen in the previous case. The final velocity will be towards downwards. Final velocity will be towards downwards and with same magnitude. So V is equals to minus u and A is equals to minus 10. So we can write that T is equals to 2 times u by 10 each time. So now T1 is equals to 2 into 2.5 by 10, T2 is equals to 2 into 2.5 by 2 by 10 and so on is equals to, this is equals to 1 by 2, T1 equals to, T2 is equals to 1 by 4 Q3 is equals to 1 by 8 and so on. So T equals to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8 plus so on. Consider 2T, which is equals to 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8 plus so on. 2T minus T is equals to 1, and then next 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4 plus so on. These all terms will be 0, and this sequence will be going till infinity. So we need not bother about the last terms. Then each of this will get cancelled out. So T equals to 1 second. This will get cancelled out, so and this will go till infinity. So T equals to 1 second.